Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get in here, get in here, get in here for another update. Let's go. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me make sure you guys are in here. Make sure you're in here. Make sure you're in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me, ladies and gentlemen. Put a one in the chat. Okay, put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Ernest Williams update. Update, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, good, good, good. I know you gotta give it some time, but let me tell you what's happening right now. So Didier Wooten uh, asked Detective Phillips a series of questions as it related to the F-350 and what did she do with the vehicle. Also, at what point did Mr. Williams was placed into custody? Um, before I go into that, make sure you guys can hear the sound of my voice. Make sure. So, Detective Phillips testified that on July 8th, 2022, she filed the affidavit for a search warrant of the vehicle, the F-350. A judge signed that affidavit on the same day, and at that point, they searched his vehicle. I don't know why this thing is oscillating. Let me straighten it up. Okay, hold on. I don't know why it's oscillating. Okay, so she gets the warrant from the judge, the magistrate judge. She then executes the warrant on the vehicle. They search the vehicle. They get a laptop, cell phones out the vehicle, and she goes into how how it led up to the car being searched. But Attorney Hoover, under cross examination, was able to bring out some very important points. When he was arrested, she arrested him because she knew he had a warrant for his arrest. She knew he had a warrant for his arrest. But what Mr. Hoover was successful in doing is pointing out that the vehicle in question, he was not in the car when she arrested him. The vehicle was parked legally. It wasn't it wasn't pulled over as a result of a legal stop, a legal stop. The car was in a parking space, and he also was able to point out that there was no reason why his car should have been searched if his car wasn't the subject of the arrest. Him and his car was the subject of arrest. So he makes a good point. Why did you need a search warrant on his vehicle when his warrant was for something unrelated to a vehicle? And this is what's happening right now. So he's really grilling her. He's scoring some points right now because if the car had no relevance to the warrant, the outstanding warrant, why are you needing a search warrant to search the car? Judge hasn't ruled on this, but it's kind of gray area there. What information did she have at that time that would warrant a search of the vehicle? And she also testified that she took the cell phone and sent it to the police department so it can be dumped. But why was she doing all that? Maybe because, again, I'm not going to second guess her. However, she has to be able to explain why was the car searched in the first place. Because if you have an arrest warrant out for yourself, typically take them in custody. The car stays there. Um, but again, the judge hasn't ruled on this, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens because he made a good point. Why are you searching my car? Why are you searching the car? What gives you the provocation to search the car? So I don't know if it will fly with the judge, but if it does, and the contents of the car were, the car was that she had no legal right to get a search warrant, then everything in the car is part of the fruits of a poisonous tree. Everything that comes out of that car is they should not use that in this case. Judge hasn't ruled on it. It'll be interesting to see what his ruling is, but we won't be able to know that until I get my behind back in the courtroom. So, guys, can I get back in the courtroom? Can I get back in the courtroom? I'm going back in, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to give you an update. Uh, I had to be pretty quick about this. There's some more stuff coming in. I'll give you an update at lunchtime. But with that said, I'm gonna see you guys in a little while. Make sure you like, subscribe, and sharing this. And I appreciate all the love you've been showing. Don't stop the love because you motivate me. Motivate me, ladies and gentlemen. Motivate me. With that, I'll see you guys in a minute.